So what is the most important electronic component today? And you have few million of it inside your pocket, in your cell phone. You got it. We're going to be talking about transistors. Now, we know that if we connected this motor, like we did earlier with the relay and with the LED, this motor, we can turn it on and off. We can control speed. But how can we make the motor go backward? Can you think of an example? Like a robot. You have a robot and you have the wheels and you're going forward. Now you want to make a turn, maybe, or you want to go backward, or you want one side to go forward and one go backward to make a turn. So how do you make a motor go backward? Well, that's actually not that hard. So this is a motor, and then the motor is connected. These are the two sides of the motor, the two wires going inside right here, the two wires. And then these two motors, these two wires on the motor, we have the voltage coming in, and let's say it's 5 volts, just for example. And then we have, let's say we have this coming down here, and then over here we have our awesome transistor. And then over here I also have another transistor. Let's see, this is going to be like this. And then this will be our ground, the common ground between all the circuit. And now I have another transistor over here. And then this is also connected to ground. And then over here I also have a 4th transistor. Let's see if I get this right. Here we go. Now, I'm going to connect this and this one together. And this one together. Okay? So what happens here is when I turn these two transistors on, so this one and this one, these are off, like they are not here, and I turn these on. When this is on, this is the plus side, this would be plus on this side, and this is on, connecting the motor to the negative side. So we have the plus side, negative side, the motor is spinning in one direction. Now what happens if we turn these off, turn the other ones on? Now if we turn these two on, this will be the plus side now, and this is the minus side. Now the motor is spinning in the other direction. Now we can't turn them on at the same time. That will blow up the circuit. So we have to be very careful here that we are turning one at a time. Now this is called an H bridge, like a letter H. You see it here with the motor. So this is an H bridge. If you need to control a motor, you just go online and Google, search an H bridge, and you'll find tons of options. In this example, I am using a shield from SparkFun, and it has an H bridge on it. And this H bridge, these two pins, are connected together through an inverter. And now let's not talk about that, but then there's one pin called direction. Now the direction pin is, it's what's used to set the direction. So the direction pin is either high or low, and it's selecting which side it's going to come on. And most H bridges will be formatted just like that. You would have a direction, and then there's a PWM pin. The PWM pin is what you would use to control the speed of your motor, and then the direction pin is to control the direction of the motor. And I actually have a little demo on this here. Let me get this out of the way. So for the sake of simplicity, I have connected the VN to 5 volts. You don't have to do that. You can connect it to, which actually that should be the case. You would connect the VN to your battery that's running your vehicle or whatever voltage needed for the motor, let's say 12 volts. In my case, it's a small motor. I'm using power from USB. It's safe. It's okay. It's not a big deal. These are the diodes earlier we talked about, the protection diodes. You see them down here that are keeping the circuit safe from the voltage spikes that will be generated by the motor. So in this example, I'm controlling the direction of the motor every 3 seconds and the speed. So it's spinning this way slowly, but then it's spinning the other way around fast. And that's it for transistors for today. I invite you to go online and do some more searching and learn more about transistors. They're awesome and they're used in so many different ways. We'll see you next week.